In penalty shootouts, some players rely on their outstanding skills to score impressive goals, but there are also players who use their brains to make clever penalty shots. We've gathered clips of these smart shots from the penalty spot. Let's dive into the video and see these brilliant plays. In this penalty in favor of Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League against Sevilla, the one tasked to take it was Haaland, but his shot and the subsequent rebound were effectively stopped by the Moroccan goalkeeper Bounou, who quickly celebrated his achievement to the striker. However, moments later, the referee ordered the penalty to be retaken because Bounou had moved forward too early. Haaland took the responsibility again, and this time did manage to beat the Sevilla goalkeeper. After that, this player tried to surprise the opposing goalkeeper by quickly turning around and taking the penalty, but the attentive goalie stopped it without a problem. Although on the rebound, one of the defenders commits a hard foul inside the box, and the referee orders another penalty. The same player took it, but to his bad luck, the very clever goalkeeper once again shone and stopped his shot. In this penalty in favor of Paris Saint-Germain, the opposing goalkeeper decided to use one of the oldest tricks implemented by goalkeepers in penalties. He positioned himself on one side of the goal, offering the other side to Neymar for his shot. The Brazilian accepted the challenge, but in trying too hard to place the shot, he missed and sent the ball to the end line. The Aston Villa goalkeeper used the simplest distraction tactic of all, which consisted of just staring intently at the taker. His effort was rewarded when he managed to save the penalty. In an international match, as Cristiano Ronaldo was about to take a penalty, an opposing player kicked the ball, prompting an angry reaction from the Portuguese star. The referee was forced to give a verbal warning to both players. However, when Cristiano took his shot, it was stopped by the opposing goalkeeper, showcasing the strong psychological factor involved in these penalty situations. When it was time to take his penalty, this player, after hearing the referee's order and without taking any run-up, stood still in front of the ball for no less than 9 seconds. He then finally moved his right foot forward and completed the shot, scoring a very curious goal in this match. In this encounter between Sevilla and Real Madrid, the player wearing the number 20 tries to deform the penalty spot by stomping on it blatantly. Cristiano Ronaldo notices this and throws the ball at his back, admonishing him for his actions. The Sevilla player returns angrily to confront the Portuguese, who pays little attention to the provocation, and when Cristiano takes the penalty, he doesn't miss, deceiving the goalkeeper and celebrating euphorically in front of the opposing team's fans. Tim Krul is known for being a tall and skilled goalkeeper, often saving penalty shots. When playing for Norwich in the Premier League, he had notes on his water bottle about where Tottenham players might aim their penalties. This helped him stop 2 shots during a shootout. He first moved to his right and then dove to block the key shot, celebrating enthusiastically with his team. The team's central defender made a glaring error by using his hands to block a pass from his own goalkeeper. This forced the referee to give a penalty to the opposite team. The decision led to heated protests during the match, resulting in even the assistant coaches being dismissed. To make matters worse for the team, the penalty shot ended up in the net. During a penalty against Orlando City, Peruvian goalkeeper Galiz made the save. However, the referee demanded a redo because Galiz had moved too early. Adding to the drama, Galiz was then sent off. With no substitutions left, an outfield player had to step in as goalkeeper. Shockingly, this player saved the penalty, securing the shootout win for his team. The unexpected turn of events sparked wild celebrations on the field. The goalkeeper tried a usual trick, signaling to the penalty taker Bukayo Saka where to place the shot, planning to dive in the opposite direction. But Saka wasn't fooled. He followed the keeper's signal and netted the goal, making the goalkeeper's tactic backfire and leaving him embarrassed. Let's go back in time, more precisely during Barcelona's golden era. The peculiarity here is that the Messi would make a slight feint before finally striking the ball. This quickly prompted complaints from the Italian club's players, since this action is illegal. The referee would uphold the rules, ordering the penalty to be retaken and cautioning the Argentine. This time, Messi took it with more determination and converted it into a goal. During another penalty, the goalkeeper tried to influence the taker to shoot towards his right, pointing to that area of the goal. The player responsible for the penalty took the shot, scored, and decided to celebrate by going to the goal, mocking the goalkeeper and even imitating him when diving. A somewhat unsporting but humorous gesture. In this shot from the penalty mark, Jan Sommer, the Swiss goalkeeper, and Jorginho, a midfielder for the Italian national team, faced off. Both are great players in their respective positions. It seems Sommer was familiar with Jorginho's penalty-taking style. To stop him, he pretended to dive to the right, but ultimately going left and securing the ball. In this penalty against Paris Saint-Germain, it seemed that Kylian Mbappé knew the shooter, as he was the one who indicated to the goalkeeper which way he should dive to stop it. When the player took the shot, the goalkeeper listened to Mbappé's advice and managed to save the penalty. In this attack in favor of Manchester City, Erling Haaland took a fall in the box, a considerable distance away from an FC Barcelona defender. For some reason, the referee couldn't see the incident clearly and ended up awarding a penalty to the English team. The Barcelona players were perplexed by the decision. To make matters worse, the Manchester City player taking the penalty managed to score, giving his team the lead. Here we see another moment in which the goalkeeper tries to intimidate the kicker, indicating where he will place his shot. The Frenchman Karim Benzema fulfills the goalkeeper's wish with a low shot, which the goalkeeper parries with a precise save, causing the Real Madrid forward to fall into the goalkeeper's trap. When it comes to distracting opponents, Emiliano Martinez is an expert, as demonstrated in the penalty shootout at the end of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. As he approaches the goal, Martinez kicks the ball far away, forcing the French player to retrieve it. All of this to set up the midfielder for a powerful shot that narrowly misses the post. Martinez celebrates, knowing that the World Cup victory was getting closer for his team. Before taking this penalty kick, the goalkeeper moves along the goal, intimidating the striker and showing him where he believes the ball will be arriving. When the whistle blows, the player tries to send the ball to that spot with power, but this doesn't deter the goalkeeper, who stretches out with both hands to deflect the ball and keep his team's goal clean. In a match between Portugal and the French national team, Karim Benzema had the chance to score a penalty. However, Pepe, who had been his teammate for many years, signaled to the goalkeeper with repeated gestures where the French striker would shoot. When the moment to take the penalty arrived, Pepe was correct in his prediction. However, the Portuguese goalkeeper ignored the Pepe's advice and dived to the opposite side, despite Pepe's protests. What you'll see next is an example of poor sportsmanship. The forward had placed the ball and was preparing to take the penalty when the goalkeeper seemingly walked towards him, ostensibly to say something. However, surprisingly, the goalkeeper kicked the ball, which was already on the penalty spot far away, delaying the penalty kick's execution. The referee immediately showed him a yellow card for his behavior, and when it was time to take the penalty, the goalkeeper demonstrated his goalkeeping skills, showing the other side of his personality, first being discourteous and then displaying his talent. Cristiano Ronaldo, during his time with Juventus, showed us how to take two penalties in the same match. First, he beat the goalkeeper down the middle with a powerful shot, and just 11 minutes later, he left the goalkeeper wondering if he would shoot down the middle and low again. This time, Cristiano shot high and down the middle, scoring once more. In a Milan derby, Inter's goalkeeper Julio Cesar quickly approached Zlatan Ibrahimovic just before the Swedish striker was about to take his penalty. Julio appeared to mock Ibrahimovic, which surely did not sit well with the Swede. When Ibrahimovic took the penalty and scored, it immediately drew mocking looks and laughter, this time against Julio. When the Norwich player was about to take his penalty kick from the spot, he displayed a level of confidence rarely seen in such a young player, showing self-assuredness in the moments leading up to the kick. We can see that all that confidence translated into a tremendous shot, high and into the corner, impossible for the goalkeeper to stop. The strategy used by Chilean goalkeeper Claudio Bravo on this occasion is simply impressive. With Brazilian Hulk standing in front of him, ready to take his penalty, Bravo applied the famous technique of pointing to one side of the goal with his hand. Apparently, this tactic worked very well because when Hulk took his shot, he sent the ball to the center of the goal. Although the goalkeeper had dived to the left, he reacted quickly and managed to deflect the ball with his feet. In another play, when Mohamed was giving instructions to the goalkeeper before the penalty kick, he approached quickly to tell the goalkeeper that the Senegalese forward would shoot to the right side of the goal. However, what the Senegalese forward didn't expect was that the goalkeeper would follow his instructions and ended up missing this clear chance to advance his team on the scoreboard. Next, we recall a remarkable incident from the Bundesliga. A goalkeeper craftily dug a hole at the penalty spot using his boot. This was to disrupt the penalty taker's shot. As we watch, we'll see the penalty taker lose his balance because of the hole, resulting in a weak shot. The goalkeeper effortlessly deflects it, taking advantage of his cunning move. During this penalty shootout against Real Madrid, Manuel showcased his skills by saving 2 penalties from 2 world-class stars, first Cristiano Ronaldo and then the Brazilian. It was an impressive performance by the German goalkeeper that left even Jose Mourinho surprised.
I didn't understand, but the players were clapping. Okay, let's go.
Here's a unique penalty situation that's rare in professional football. Portugal's goalkeeper Ricardo did something unusual. He saved a penalty without wearing gloves. When we look at the replay, it's evident that he used his bare hands to stop the shot, ensuring his team's net remained untouched. During a penalty for the Egyptian national team, lasers from the audience appeared to distract Mohamed Salah. To the shock of everyone in the stadium, he missed the target, sending his shot wide. During the play, a defender was kicked and lay on the ground in pain. An opposing player then taunted him, to which the defender retaliated by striking the forward's leg. Seizing the moment, the forward dramatically fell, getting the referee's attention. Recognizing the foul play, the referee not only gave a red card to the offending defender, but also awarded a penalty. The penalty was successfully converted into a goal. A unique moment unfolded in the Bundesliga when a Croatian player looked backward just as he took his shot, adding a twist to the usual penalty routine. One of the most awkward moments in soccer occurs when teammates can't decide who should take a penalty. This exact scenario unfolded between 2 players who debated until their captain had to step in. Ultimately, the designated player's shot was saved by the opposing goalkeeper. One can only wonder how the other player felt after witnessing the missed opportunity. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could give it a like and maybe even hit the notification bell. This way, you'll be one of the first to know when new content comes out. Thanks for watching, and take care.